Golden Life. Happy Tuesday to you as well. I am feeling better. I am feeling better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dog Mom, what's going on? How you doing? Shout out to you. Shannon Only, what it do? What's going on? We got Jack in the building. What up, baby? How you doing, champ? Hey, I'm thinking about doing like paid music reactions for a live stream. Once again, because you know they copyright them anyway and block some of them. So, what you guys think about that? Jack, hey, listen, y'all played the Dolphins, right? Miami, and I mean Miami, they're not really a good team, but I can't take nothing from you guys. You guys played a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers looked real good out there. So I can't be mad about you that. I mean, I can't be mad about that. Shannon, thank you so much for that. I definitely appreciate that. Let me heart that and like that. Thank you so much, Shannon. I thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, man. I mean, I can't take nothing from the Steelers. You got that. We got next Monday though. You know what I'm saying? We got next Monday, so we looking pretty good. I believe we're still in the hunt. So we got a tough division this year, man. Very tough division this year. Seahawks and Rams doing their thing. So it's tough over there right now. It's tough. Uh, Jason Greensword, Jason from Vancouver, Canada. Shout out to Jason, man. Shout out to Vancouver, Canada. I know it's cold out there. It got to be freezing cold out there right now in Canada for sure. Because it was kind of cold last night here. You know what I mean? And I'm in California. I was just walking through Walmart to give me them temperature gauges so you can check your meat temperature and all that kind of stuff. I was in Walmart grabbing me one of those right now, and it was freezing cold up in that thing, man. I don't know if because I was drinking my juice or whatever, but I was up in there kind of cold, like for real. Let's see. Mokin 420 said, "What's up from Illinois? First time caught you live. Shout out to Illinois, baby. Shout out to you, champ. Just raining out there. That's it. No snow. What? How often do you guys get snow out there? By the way, you guys get snow like a lot, like every winter. Fall, winter time, or you know, how's the weather out there? Uh, Diamonds are forever. What's going on, baby girl? How you doing? Do a song by Brandon Williams. It snowed in here. To remind you to do a song, Let It Go by Brandon Williams. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. Should we wait until Music Monday for me to do that? Southern Illinois only gets 2 inches. So I'm taking it that Northern Illinois probably gets more, right? Because you're higher up in elevation. I'm taking it. Uh, yes, I have seen the new P Diddy. Wow, y'all want to talk about that, man? Y'all want to talk about that docu series? Thumbs up in the chat right now if y'all want to talk about that P Diddy docu series. Cause I actually seen it. I actually seen it was wild. It was wild. Thumbs up in the chat though if you guys want to talk about that P Diddy docu series. Oh, can you guys please hit that like button for me, please? If you guys are in the chat right now, can you guys please hit the like button for me? I would definitely appreciate that. Um, Diamonds Are Forever says she haven't seen it. Is it disturbing? Um, it is. They have some sensitive footage in there at times. You know what I mean? That's for sure. Um, so if you're kind of sensitive to disturbing, things, then you might not want to look at that one. But it's not too disturbing to me. But there are parts in there, that was pretty disturbing though. I would say, you know, it was definitely informative. That's for sure. That's for sure. And as I don't know, you want to say fans. I wasn't really a P Diddy fan, to be honest with you. Um, but as far as people who kind of look from the outside looking in, you got a lot of people who look at P Diddy and see all the accomplishments that he has, did throughout his career. All the money that he made throughout his career. He had a clothing line once upon a time. And before this docu-series came out, you know, you would think that, what I'm saying, he climbed the ladder how he's supposed to climb the ladder. You know what I mean? He was finding talent, Mary J. Blige. I think he had Craig Mack, once upon a time. Jodeci, he was founder of Jodeci. We all know about Biggie, B.I.G., things like that. And you'll think that he climbed the charts how he's supposed to. But, once I watched that docu-series, man, it blew my mind, though. Like, I was like, wow. Like, he's a cold dude, bro. Like, he is a cold dude, man. Like, for real. Yeah, Jack. I mean, again, based off that docu series, you know, I wouldn't put it past the Tupac, thing too, though. Because based off the docu series, um, Tupac and Biggie was friends. They was close. You know, Tupac came to I think Biggie's little album release party or whatnot. Um, they was in communication a lot. Like Tupac really was liking what Biggie had going on over there. You know what I'm saying? And um, I think it was I Get Around, the Tupac song, inspired P. Diddy to do what song was that with Biggie? Uh Hey, I can't remember the song. But anyway, he is Tupac, that song, that video inspired Puff Daddy to do a video similar to what Tupac's was. You know what I mean? But P. Diddy was hating on Pac the whole time because he seen how close Biggie and Tupac were. You know what I mean? They said keeping God number one for sure, yourself number two, the rest with reach, you'll always come out on top. Amen to that. Amen to that. Diamonds Are Forever says, used to love him, especially he did the video with Faith Evans, We Can Dance All Night Long, and All About the Benjamins, baby. Those were the jams. They were the jams. I mean, like, listen, you still can't take from the talent that he had. You know what I mean? Like, we cannot like him as a person and the things that he did. But the talent, you can't take the talent away from him because he was a very talented guy, similar to R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Genio7854. All right, man, listen. She says, wishing you the most success and wonderful Christmas, health and happiness to you and yours. I started working at 4:30 a.m. Eastern time. Can't stay with y'all. I worked at Blockbuster Music when both died. Such loss. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. At FFS Genio 7854. Thank you so much. Let me heart that. And Emerson also like it as well. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. You got to be up early. And it's what? About 8 o'clock out there? Thank you for even stopping in and giving me your time that you just gave me. Especially got to be at work at 4:30. So I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much for the contribution. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely appreciate that. See you later, sweetie. See you later. P Diddy orders hits. Okay, but Big E. Let me see. Where was I at? What was I at? Where was I at? Yeah, Biggie. Yeah, I heard Biggie was going from his own label and Puffy wasn't having it. I heard the same thing. I heard the same thing. And also, I heard that Tupac and, Suge Knight and all them was supposed to be making a Death Row East. You know what I'm saying? On the East Coast. And, for sure, Puffy wasn't having that. You know what I mean? Because back in those days, the two biggest record labels were Bad Boys and Death Row. You know what I'm saying? So by Suge and them even talking about bringing the Death Row East over to the East Coast, and they West Coast rappers, P. Diddy wasn't having that, man. He was not going to have that. You know what I'm saying? Who's my favorite rapper of all time? I know you gotta go probably judge me when I say this, but Tupac. Tupac was one of I gotta say, the best rapper of my time. I definitely enjoyed just his music, man, his delivery, his storytelling behind it. You know what I mean? It was just different from everybody else. Another good rapper that I liked also was DMX. You know what I'm saying? He has some really good storytelling as well. You know. Shout out to Cash Landy. Much love from Texas. Shout out to you. Hey, not to make a change, but you ever hear MC Hammer was a straight up G? Hey, that's crazy. I seen what did I see about MC Hammer? I can't remember. I seen something about MC Hammer to where, yeah, he was a straight up G. Like, the people like Suge Knight was kind of like trying to punk and bully and all that kind of stuff. MC Hammer wasn't going for that. MC Hammer was not going for that at all. Definitely a straight up G for sure. Shannon Only, thank you. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate that. Brenda's got a baby, still relevant. Oh yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. So, and that's why Tupac is my favorite rapper because, again, he was making music back in the early 90s, mid 90s, right? That's still relevant right now today. Dear Mama, Brenda's have a baby. You ain't never had a friend like me. California Love. I can go on and on and on. All Eyes on Me. Like, you can still play them songs right now today. You know what I'm saying? And it still feels like fresh, still feels new. You know what I mean? Like, you got kids who is way past that era that knows about Tupac and knows the songs about Tupac. Now, these newer rappers, to me, they all sound the same. They all sound the same. And back in that era, remember we had Nelly, you had Ludacris, you know what I mean? You had Pocket all them, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, the Dub C, the little West Side Connection thing going on. You had Fabulous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had so many dope artists back then, and they all sound different. None of them sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, in this era, everybody sounds the same. Everybody got the same kind of little tones and melodies in their songs, and you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to sound the same. They all talking about the same exact thing. Popping pills, drinking lean, how many cars they got, chains, and, all that kind of, like, come on, bro. Like, that's the only kind of material that you can put out there like that is just that right there. Like, come on. That's just, yeah, that's trash to me. That's trash. Brenda Got a Baby is awesome. Very sad. Yes, very sad. Very sad. Josh says Tupac music is timeless. If y'all ain't heard Brenda's Got a Baby, give it a listen. Definitely gotta listen to that Brenda's Got a Baby. He knocked that one out the box for sure. And it was like a true story, I heard. You know what I'm saying? I heard it was actually a true story. So Many Tears was my favorite form. Oh yeah, So Many Tears, 100%. That was a dope track right there. That was definitely a dope track. Do I remember some schools were offering classes on Tupac lyrics and his other? Exactly, Jack. The schools was actually, um, like showing Tupac's lyrics in his poetry. They call it poetry because that's exactly what he was. He was a poet, and he said it himself. You know what I'm saying? He said it himself. He said he's a poet, not really a rapper. He's a poet, and that's exactly how he delivered his lyrics. Like that's why they were so heartwarming, like touching to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can relate. And no matter what color race you were, you follow what I'm saying? Like, you can relate to one of Pac's songs for sure. Everybody could relate to either one of, especially Dear Mama. Everybody has a mama. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a mama. So, you know, when he came out with that song, Dear Mama, everybody can relate to that song, especially if you was going through, you know, a little struggle. Your childhood wasn't as great as others were. You know what I'm saying? You had a strong mama behind you that, you know, trying to make sure you got everything that you needed. May not want it, but had everything that you needed. That Dear Mama definitely hit home for sure. I love that song. That was one of my favorite songs from Pac, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Shannon only says, okay, I must admit, Poetic Justice is a favorite movie of mine. Yes, I love Poetic Justice. And that's another thing. Tupac can really act, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people say, oh, well, he started acting like his character in Juice based off of other footage I have seen with other people talking about Pac and things like that. They said Pac was like that before Juice. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why he took that role of Juice, because he felt like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that he was, you know, I don't know how he was personally, but, you know, they said that he was a perfect part for that because that's who Pac kind of like what he was. But at the same time, he had a sweet side as well. And I think we all kind of have that two-sided type of thing to us. Like, we can all be sweet, you know what I'm saying? But we all got that don't mess with me or mess with my family type of vibe too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can all, you know, turn up also. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to protecting your family and protecting the people that you love. So, you know, them Thug Life albums were underrated. 100% underrated, man. 100%. Tupac, Redman, DMX, Biggie, all my faves from back then. Redman, bro. Well, me personally, let me see. That's a hard one, though. Out of Redman and Method Man, they was both dope. You know what I'm saying? They was both dope. I'm trying to think which one would be my favorite, though, out of the two. That's a hard one right there, though. That's really hard. So let me ask y'all this question, then. Let me ask y'all this question. NWA or Wu-Tang Clan? Put that in the chat, man. NWA or Wu-Tang Clan? Which one y'all going with? Rhino, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yes, Jack. I heard he was supposed to be in Menace to Society. Yes, I did. Who directed that movie? Didn't he have like an issue with the directors or something like that? Was that who he had the issues with for the directors? If I'm not mistaken. But so yeah, so y'all put in the chat, man, NWA or Wu-Tang Clan. Which one is y'all, you know what I'm saying? Well, you have to pick, which one would y'all pick? NWA or Wu-Tang Clan? Put that in the chat right now, man. Let me see what y'all got going on, man. Me personally, I got to go with NWA, even though I love Wu-Tang also, because them 16 chambers, I think it was 36 chambers or whatever it was called, that was dope. But I'm a West Coast guy, though. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of related more to the NWA, you know, thing that was going on opposed to the Wu-Tang. But don't get me wrong, Wu-Tang was dope too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Okay, Jason says Wu-Tang. 3Y says NWA for sure. Yep, Dina the NWA. NWA, yeah. Let's see. Lito says, when I was a kid, NWA all day. Now that I'm 50, is Wu-Tang. So what made you change now that you're 50? Like, I'm interested to know about that. Lito, what made you change to Wu Tang now that you're 50 years old? Cause I'm still NWA. You know what I'm saying? I'm still NWA. Like, they changed the way music can be said and heard. Like, you know what I mean? Like what they had to go through, you know what I mean, for them to put their tracks out, like it was crazy. It was crazy. Cashland says NWA. Yeah, so majority of you guys going from NWA. I'm with you on that for sure. Let's see. A hamster snuck up my uncle's butt a few days ago while he was eating a cookie. We tried everything to get him out, but he won't budge. Should we put a firecracker up there? He said a hamster though. Damn, went up his uncle's butt. That's funny. That is funny. Leo says my vibe changed. Okay. Okay. You like Tom McDonald now? Okay. Okay. You know what? Tom McDonald is dope. Because he has his own, kind of style. You know what I mean? I would like to see him do, and maybe it's on like his albums or whatever like that, but like the songs he be coming out with that he puts on YouTube, I would like to see him be a little bit more versatile, like as far as in terms of not always in the political way. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like a very political rapper, based off what I have heard and the things that I have reacted to. You know what I'm saying? And again, not putting nothing past me because I love Tom McDonald. I love the Hangover Gang. You know what I'm saying? I rock with him for sure. That's my guy. You know what I mean? But I just want to see a different angle from him, though. You follow what I'm saying? Like, I want to see more of like maybe his backstory. You know what I'm saying? Like how his life was and how his journey was to get to where he's at and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But again, I love Tom McDonald, man. That's my guy. I'm still waiting for him to put me on the track. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy can rap. Your boy can get busy. Feel me? Yeah. Tommy Donald's great. I learned of him from this channel. Okay, that's what's up, $3 Mom. That's what's up. Yes, I'm Tommy Donald, Shannon only. Hope your health is doing better, brother. Glory to God. Yes, glory for sure to God. You know what's crazy? I had got somebody left a comment on the video that I posted about me having to get arrested in the hospital. I should have clipped it. That's what I should have did. I should have clipped it. But, however, they said that I wasted their time because I made a video explaining to you guys basically that it was basically like food poisoning. You feel what I'm saying? So I wasted his time. And I wanted to say something back, like, but I didn't want to be disrespectful, nothing like that. But, it's just crazy how, like I said, doing social media, if you don't have tough skin, it can really eat you up. It will eat you up and spit you out, like for real. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people who be on these platforms, who try to basically open up their life to people. You know what I'm saying? To the audience. You know what I'm saying? And in some cases, they get a lot of backlash for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, man. Like, it's crazy. I seen this video on, I want to say it was on Instagram. This lady, she had no arms, no legs at all, straight nubs on legs and arms. But she was showing how she would get in the shower and wash her hair. She had clothes on, of course. But she was showing her audience how she would get in, you know what I'm saying, when she went to wash her hair without having somebody wash her hair for her. And me personally, I thought it was very clever and pretty dope, to be honest with you, especially the condition that she has. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm going through the comments, bro, and I bullshit you not, man. Like, some people was in there, like, really, really being hurtful. Like, to where it was crazy, man. And people don't understand, like, what if that was you? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you want people to talk about you in that way? Like, I think sometimes people don't really take a look at themselves and really see what they be saying to people. Like they, cause like I said, some people, man, takes that to heart. Like for real, man. Like that's not cool to do that. Like it's not cool, man. Let's see here. Um, The Rose That Grew from the Concrete is the name of the book of Tupac's poetry I got for Christmas early 2000. It was published in 99. Yes, that was. You're absolutely right. Moken says, some people just don't have a heart. 100%. Mama Bear says, that's a shallow person. Very shallow. Very shallow. That's ridiculous. You ain't wasting my time, bro. I definitely appreciate that, Cash. I'm sorry to have you encounter random people like that. Yeah, I'm sorry too, man. To be honest with you, like it just don't make no sense. Let's see here. Do. Okay, so Moken 420, so you get it then. You get it. You know, it's tough, man. It's tough, like for real. It's very tough. Very tough. Let's see. Dina says, would they want someone talking to their mother or sister or daughter like that? Exactly. Exactly. And if somebody did, they gonna want to hurt that person. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay for them to talk about other people though. Like, come on, bro. Like that don't even make no sense, man. That don't even make no sense. Shannon says, as an RN, food poisoning can be extremely dangerous. I'm so sorry that someone said that. They must have been on the wrong channel because this is all good vibes here. Exactly, Shannon. Exactly. And thank you for being an RN, man, because, you guys are very, very important. Very important. I met a very, really nice RN when I had just recently went to the hospital the other day. So last Tuesday, actually, to be exact. So shout out to you, man, for that. To whom it may concern, you don't have to watch someone's video and you could just keep your mouth shut if you don't like it. Facts. Sincerely, Reno. You feel me? Yes. I love the Fugees, and especially Lauryn Hill. It was disheartening when she brought up race issues. Why does race have to play a part in anything? I'm so tired of racism, man. Like, you guys have no clue, man. I'm so tired. Like, I was playing the Call of Duty the other day. I got chat banned, you guys. You know what I mean? And the reason why I got chat banned because I'm playing the Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there doing my thing, moving around. Slipping and sliding. You know what I'm saying? Ducking and dodging. And so I knocked this one dude down. And I guess he heard my voice. So he started calling me all the N-words with the R at the end. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you this and you that and da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a game. Like, you're that mad to where you gotta disrespect me in that kind of way? You know what I'm saying? The first thing I started thinking about in my head, if I was in your face, would you say the same thing? You know what I'm saying? It's easy to say while you're over a microphone, thousands and thousands of miles away, but would you really say that if I was in your face? You know what I'm saying? So, I shouldn't let him get the best of me, but he did. So I went off on him. You know what I'm saying? I was calling his mother a B, his sister a B, and everybody else I could think of a B. You know what I'm saying? And before I know it, I was chat banned. You know what I'm saying? So I got hit with a 14-day chat ban. But it's all good though, man. It's all good. 100% facts. I love all races. I 100% love all races because, for number one, you get to learn about other cultures. You know what I'm saying? And what they have endured and went through and, things like that. The way they cook. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. I think every culture, every race plays a part in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and like I said, I'm a believer of God. My Lord and Savior is Jesus Christ. So I feel we're all brothers and sisters anyway, because we all come from the same person, the same man. You feel me? So it's like just because my skin color is a little darker than yours, or yours a little lighter than mine, or whatever the case may be, we still all bleed the same. We all still go take a shit just like the next person do. We all take a piss. We all eat, sneeze, breathe the same air. You know what I mean? So it's like, why do you not like me just because of the color of my skin? Maybe because you have had a bad experience, with a certain race, you know what I mean? A certain little small group that you just put the whole entire race into that same pot. Like they're all the same way. Just because you had a small little issue with, you know, uh, whatever race. You know what I'm saying? That's normally how it goes. And like I say, race is taught. You feel me? Like you have to teach racism. Because when we're all born, we don't care what color you is. We just want to go outside and play with that kid. I don't care what color you is. We just want to go outside and play with that kid. It's not until our parents start teaching race, or you don't want to talk to him, or don't. You know what I mean? It's like, why you teach your kids that? Like, I don't get that, man. I do not get that. I don't get that. That shit is just stupid as hell to me, man. It's real dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told my daughters, my sons, I don't care who y'all date. I don't care what color they are. As long as they love you and treat you right and with respect, I'm all for it. Because love do not come in a color. You know what I'm saying? Your soulmate does not come in a color. You understand what I'm saying? Like, your soulmate can be whatever race. Just as long as they treating you right and respect you, that's all I'm caring about. I don't care about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about nothing else. So that's my take on it. You know what I'm saying? That's my take on it. Because I have friends from all kind of different races. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about solid friends though. Hispanic, white, Indian, Korean, Chinese, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? One of my best friends is from Saudi Arabia, Jordan. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, it just don't make no sense, man. It don't make sense. And what I don't like is the ones who don't like you or don't like a certain race, but still want to try to be like that race. You follow what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Jack says, bro, everybody got nuts behind the keyboard. You right. He had some big ones calling me that. I promise you. If he was in my face, bro, yeah, it would have been bad. It would have 100% been bad, for sure. For sure. You can find people of any race being a terrible person. You can also find wonderful people of every race. That's a good way to put that. That is. You can find people of any race being a terrible person, and you can also find wonderful people of every race. That is 100% facts. Because every race has, how can I say it? Every race can have racism, if I'm wording it right. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's a small population. You know what I'm saying? It's a small population. Like, straight up, man. Small population. I have some of the prettiest, let me see. I have some of the prettiest nieces that are half white / black, and I dare someone to say something about them racist taught at home. Amen. Amen. When we were young, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Tom McDonald. Facts. Facts. 100%. 100%. Isam, what it do, baby? Shout out to you, champ. Thank you for joining the chat. Definitely appreciate that. I can also relate to that. It says I actually bleed red, white, and blue. That's what's up right there, man. Races aren't monoliths. They're just because I'm white or you're black doesn't mean we're the same as everyone else, the same race as us. True, very true. There's good and bad in all races, but the bad get the most news. The bad always get the excuse me. The bad always gets the most news. Just like everybody want to highlight the bad what people do. They don't want to project and highlight the good. People are always so focused on the bad. Like you can do so much good in the world, so much good, so much. But then as soon as you do something bad, boom, it's everywhere. It's all over the news. It's on social media. It's being shared. It's going viral. But all that good you was doing, it went unheard and unseen. Ain't nobody seen that though. Ain't nobody posting that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because you can post something on social media that got something to do with some positivity things, right? Very positive. You get a few likes, a few likes here and there. You get a couple little comments. But as soon as you post some drama, some bullshit, some negative stuff, boom, it goes viral. Why do you think all these love and hip hop shows and you know what I'm saying, and housewives of this and housewives of that? Why do they do so good? Because it's all drama filled. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy how the world is, man, for real. People better start paying attention. People better start paying attention. That's real talk. Mr. Simpson says, to all of you, I love you and appreciate the great convo. Very good conversation. Very good conversation. Shannon says, what would you like for Christmas? Like really want, not peace and love and joy, but what do you really want for yourself? Shannon, you know what? That's a great question. That is a great question. That's a great question. I don't never really get anything like no gifts and things like that, so it's kind of hard for me to answer that question. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of hard to answer that question. I don't get gifts. My mom just asked me just today, son, what you want for Christmas? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't never really get anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm always the one who's giving. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't have no problem with that. That's just who I am. But I don't know, Shannon. I truly don't know. Maybe I love a new car. Now I was playing. No, but I don't know. Maybe like a new laptop, a new MacBook Air laptop or something, or maybe some new iPhone AirPods or something like that. I don't know. I love cologne. You know what I'm saying? I love shoes. You guys probably know that by now. So probably something like that. I like watches. I'm a simple guy. I don't really need a lot for me to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So, a card that says I appreciate you on there, that's just as nice to me as somebody buying me a diamond ring. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who knows me knows that's 100% facts. Like, I don't get caught up in all the materialistic things like that. I really don't. Like, you guys really, y'all see me all the time on here. I'm be all dressed up, flashy, and, for what? You know what I'm saying? For what? So, just something small. I mean, it don't really matter. You know? Last word before I roll, don't let don't let a piece of bring you down. I like the way you put that. I need to look at that and put that down somewhere. I like the way you did that. I like the way you did that. That's the reason why God made everybody different. Because like you just said, life would be absolutely boring and everybody looked the same, did the same thing. Like that would be like I heard in I don't know if it's South Korea or North Korea that you gotta almost have the exact same haircut as everybody else type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta dress a certain type of way. Like, that would be crazy to me. I couldn't live nowhere like that. I could not do it. I could not do it. No sirree, Bobski. Um, Giving definitely brings me joy too, Wayne. That's for sure. It 100% brings me joy. I like to see the smile on people's faces. You know what I'm saying? Like I can literally, bro, listen, and this is no lie. God knows I'm telling the truth. I can be struggling like I am right now, like I am right now, struggling right now. But I was still trying to find a way to help somebody out. You feel me? Like some people call me sometimes. Hey, I had somebody just call me the other day. Can I borrow this? Can I borrow that? I said, you know what? I don't have it right now, but I'm gonna try to get it for you. You know what I did? I ain't even told nobody this. I went to a check cashing place and borrowed it for somebody. And I ain't got it myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just who God made me, man. Like, he just made me with a good heart. And my mom always tell me, God judges you by your heart. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I would like to say that I do have a really good heart. I really do, man. I really do. I gave a homeless guy. It was Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving. You know, I had a plate. Somebody brought me a plate, big old plate, yams, greens, turkey, you know, ham on there, baked beans, potato salad, cranberries. Like it was like a whole plate. And I put it in my refrigerator. And I opened up my freezer. And I had all this food in here. I had chicken, fish, all this kind of food. And I said, you know what? I don't really need this. Like, let me go give this to somebody who actually really needs it. You understand what I'm saying? So what I did was I heated it up. You know, I forgot to get a fork though or a spoon, but I heated it up and I drove down the street where I know there'd be a lot of, I like to call them homeless people, less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? People be it. And this one guy was sitting outside of a CVS pharmacy, minding his own business. He would ask people as they come and go, they have any change and whatnot. So I got out of my truck. I said, hey, bro, are you hungry? He says, yes. Like, his whole face is lit up. Like, yes. Like, you know what I mean? I said, I got a plate in here for you. Would you like it? He's like, yes. I came and brought him the plate. He unwrapped that foil, and he seen all that food on there. He said, bro, all this for me? I said, absolutely, 100%. 100%. I said, I don't got no fork or no spoon. I left it at home. I apologize. He said, man, don't worry about it. He went in his jacket, and lo and behold, he pulled out a fork. So, you know what I mean? Just things like that, man. Because sometimes I be seeing the less fortunate people out there sleeping on the street and things like that. I guess I'm getting older, but, like, that really, really bothers me, though. Like, it really, truly bothers me. Then I start thinking about all these rich people who's billionaires and millionaires and, you know what I'm saying, with all this money. And it's like, how are people on the street, sleeping literally on the street, on the concrete, cold concrete or hot concrete, while you get to go home to a 10-bedroom house? You know what I'm saying? 10,000 square foot mansion. And I know, you can't help everybody. I get that. I get that. But what are you truly, truly doing with your money? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you truly doing with your money? It just, I don't know, man. Things like that bother me, though. So, you know. The Real Reckless. What's going on, champ? What's going on with my boy, though, man? Hey, y'all. That's my little bro right there, man. Shout out to The Real Reckless, man. My boy popped in the live, though. Hey, I called you back, too, champ. I'm still waiting for your call back. You know what I'm saying? My apologies for replying late. I did reply a little late, you know what I'm saying? I seen, me. I was, a little busy. But I did hit you back. I still haven't got a call back from you yet, champ. So I'm be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy though, man. Definitely appreciate you, man, for pulling up in the chat, big dog. Definitely appreciate that, bro. Let's see. Have you give so much and don't realize it? You deserve something. I appreciate that, Shannon. I truly do. I truly do. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. Little bro says, I'm just watching, just chilling, man. Laugh out loud. I'm ready knowing I'm going to call you back for sure. All right. Now, if you don't call me back, I'm going to put a banana in the tailpipe. You know what I'm saying? I will put a banana in the tailpipe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll call my little connect out there. Hey, go pull up on Regulars, go put a banana in the tailpipe. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I know you be busy though, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful family over there doing your thing, man. It's good to see you still doing your thing. Real talk. And we gotta talk anyway. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm trying to, you know. So yeah, make sure you give your boy a call though, man. For real, for real. And how the kids doing anyway, man? Kids good? Young one good? Yo, Engine Blue? What? Oh man, what you out there doing, dog? What you out there doing? Don't tell me you ain't putting no oil in the thing. You driving around with no oil and nothing like that. It wasn't me. I didn't put the banana in the tailpipe yet. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Cashland says, mess up record chart. Yeah, I will put the banana in the tailpipe. I'm telling you, Cash, if you do not give your boy a call, I'm going to put a banana in the tailpipe, and then I'm going to take off all the caps to the tires. You know, the little plastic caps, the little chrome caps, I'm going to take them all off. Yep, take them all off. Oh, okay, okay. Kids doing good. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. How's the wifey doing, man? Wifey good? Make sure y'all go check out my boy Reckless too, man. If y'all haven't been over there already, I'm sure some of y'all have already been over there for sure. But if you have not, make sure y'all go check out my boy, The Real Reckless, man. He be over there doing his thing, man. That's my little bro right there, man. For real, for real. We locked in for sure. We locked in for sure. Oh, okay. Tell her I said, how you doing? Much love. Happy holidays to you both, to you and your family out there. Cash Lennon says I follow Reckless too. That's what's up, man. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Cool cat, man. Real cool cat. Good vibes over there. You know what I'm saying? Good content for sure. You know what I'm saying? Very good content. You know, I'm trying to get on his level. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on your level, bro. You dig? Cindy, a puppy for Christmas, is that special? For who, Cindy? For who? Me? Puppies anytime are special. You right about that. I'm a dog lover for sure. I used to have a German Shepherd. I told y'all. I don't know if y'all remember, but I know some of y'all do. But I had a German Shepherd named Leo. You know what I'm saying? I loved my dog, man. He passed away some years back, and it hurt my heart. You know what I'm saying? I know he's in doggy heaven for sure, but yeah. Hey, check out Three Eye Atlas, first identified as common, but doing very strange things. What's that? Hey, I have a funny question, but don't you think early rap and country music kind of correlate because they're both talking about a way of life? 100%. Country has always been like a storytelling genre, though. You know what I mean? Like, you know, country music is like, and it's crazy because I have heard a few. You know, listen, y'all gotta understand. Like, I wasn't in tune to music like that until I started doing music reactions. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was a certain, artist or whatever the case may be. But my mom, she be listening to country and things like that, especially when I was a kid. My dad too. You know what I mean? And the few country songs that I have reacted to, 100%, man, definitely tells great, great, great stories. You know what's crazy is one of my, I don't know, some of you know this because, like I said, some of you guys have been following me for quite some time. But one of my favorite songs of all time that I talk about, I get hyped to, like I'm ready to, throw some elbows and, you know what I'm saying, is Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle. I'm trying to tell you, boy, hey, when that song come on right there, your boy Hab is going crazy. Well, I'm turned up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something about that song, man. It's one of my favorite songs. Real talk. All right, little bro, man. Much love to you, champ. You need to get on that Call of Duty, dog. You need to get on that Call of Duty Warzone, man. I'll be on that heavy, though. You know what I'm saying? So, if you ain't gonna shoot your gun, don't pull up. Because I hate losing. You know what I'm saying? I hate losing. And it's crazy because I think Warzone's kind of low-key turning into a Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? But come pull up on me, man, on that Call of Duty, dog. You on the Black Ops? So you don't play Warzone? Resurgence? Are you a multiplayer, huh? You a multiplayer, huh? Search and destroy, man. If you don't knock it off and come over here and get on this Warzone and stop playing with your boy, man. Come over here and get on this Warzone, man. Let me see. Shannon says, if you ever get a chance, listen to Broken Window. Okay, let me write that down real quick. Broken Window by Whiskey Myers. I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget. So y'all know I got a bad memory. Y'all know I got a bad memory. Y'all gotta give me some good songs, man, for when we do Music Monday, man. Like, we need some bangers though. You know what I'm saying? We need some really good bangers though. You know what I'm saying? Whiskey Myers, Broken Glass. You need to hear Choices by George Jones, FYI. He sang Tennessee Whiskey before Chris Stapleton. Wow, really? But does he sing it like Chris Stapleton though? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can sing a song, but is you singing the song though? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Happy, wait, hold on, what? Happy kind of says, you wanted to run your mouth about Trump. Now your channel is empty. Real smart, big mouth. What is you talking about? What are you talking about? Please elaborate that. What are you talking about? Happy kindness. What are you talking about? You over here trolling or what? Don't get quiet now, Happy Kindness. What you talking about? Speak your mind. You came in here trolling. You got a lot of negative on that show. What What show, Josie? How was I trashing Trump? Tell me that. Please tell me, Happy Kindness. Tell me how I was trashing Trump. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. I'm glad you pulled up. Matter of fact, let me get myself comfortable now. Now you don't got. Tell me how I was trashing Trump. Please tell me, because I'll go back to the video and actually react to that video, and I'm hoping you will be there when I react to that video. And I want you to tell me how did I do that. Please tell me. So was I stand? You said I was standing up for the Somalis. So was I standing up for all of them, or was I standing up for the ones who's actually trying to do good for this family, or for their family? See, that's what I'm saying. People don't even. I can guarantee you didn't even watch the whole video. I can 100% guarantee you that. I can 100% guarantee you that. You probably cut the video off as soon as you heard something that you thought you heard, and then probably cut the video off. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you did not watch that whole video. 100%. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I know exactly what I said. You feel me? I know exactly what I said. And I'm still a Trump supporter. I'm still a Trump supporter. You feel me? That's still my guy. But what I did say was, just like with the Hispanics, I said the same thing. You probably missed that video too, though, right? So what I said was, for the Somalians who are doing dirt, doing bad, trying to manipulate the system, stealing money, etc., etc., what I did say, they got to go for sure. Those are the garbage right there. That's the garbage. But for the ones who are trying to do better for their family and trying to live a righteous life and trying to contribute to society, pay their taxes, do the right thing, what's wrong with them staying? Please answer that for me. What is wrong with them staying? And Josie says, where's Josie at? Okay, well, if I'm not so great anymore, see you later. I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? I'm sure a lot of people don't like what you say neither. Does that make you not great anymore? I don't know. You feel me? But if that's your opinion of me, then that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That don't bother me at all. Not one bit. Not one bit. And just because it's Trump, that don't mean that everything that he says and does, all Republicans agree with what he's doing or what he says. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody on the face of this earth that's going to say the right thing all the time and everybody's going to agree with it. Maybe you do, because maybe you're a yes man. You feel me? But me, no. I don't care who you are. You can be my own mama. You feel me? You can be my own daddy. But if you're doing something that I feel that's not right, or if I feel that's not cool, I'm gonna call you out on it for sure. Doesn't mean that I don't rock with you. Doesn't mean that I don't like you. Doesn't mean that you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want nothing to do with you. But long as your views and things align with what I'm talking with me, then that's what makes me relatable to you. You follow what I'm saying? Joseph, because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't. I told you I had just got footage of I mean, I just got word of what was going on in Minnesota. So I didn't even, till this day, I don't got the full story. I can only go by off what I was reacting to. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I am a man of Christ. So therefore, I feel that if you're doing the right thing, you're trying to provide for your family, I don't care what race you from or where you come from. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're trying to do the right thing, and you're not out here scamming and killing and raping and et cetera, I don't care what part of the country you're from. Everybody should have an opportunity to do better for their family. I don't care where you're from. That's just facts. But now if you out here scamming and you out here, trying to you're risking other people's lives and you doing this, you're doing that. I don't care who you are, you got to go. Period. That includes myself. You feel me? If I was doing things like that, I would expect that to happen to me. You feel me? But just because you're a Somalian doesn't mean all Somalians are the same way. What are you talking about? So that's basically like you saying that all Somalians are that way. That's what you're saying. That's what I'm getting from you. Is that they're all the same. And we just got through talking about that. We literally just got through talking about that. A person would look at a certain race and it'd be a small handful of people that's doing certain things in that race, but that person will blame the whole entire culture or the whole entire race off of what a few people is doing. We were just talking about that before you came up in here trolling. Exactly. Come to America to do right. I mean, to better your life, but do it the right way. Exactly, Wayne. That's what I'm saying. Do it the right way. Whether you got to get your documents, go through certain procedures, whatever the case may be. If you're doing it the right way, come on through. If you're not doing it the right way, stay where you at. Bottom line. Bottom line. Exactly, Reckless. Exactly. Like he said, I think what Av is trying to say is if you're a U.S. citizen and you're paying taxes and being a true American, regardless of your color, they shouldn't be in the same category as the criminals. And that's 100% facts. That's 100% facts. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you are a U.S. citizen, like some of those Somalians that they was talking about in that video, and you doing the right thing, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I always said the people who are doing bad, doing the crime, manipulating people out of their money, I always said that they got to go. Even when we was looking at the ICE taking all the Hispanic people, I was saying the same thing about that. But I bet you missed that though. I guarantee you missed that. You right, not sure. You right. You right. You right. You right. Every immigrant that's here on government assistance, you got to go regardless if you're Somalia or Germany. Time to go. She heard what she wanted to hear. Exactly. She heard what she wanted to hear. That's exactly what she did. She has selective hearing. She heard exactly what she wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? See, that's exactly what happened. She heard exactly what she wanted to hear. And once she heard it, she cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine with me. Which is very fine with me. I can care less. Bro says, I wouldn't give negativity any more attention, to be honest. What you doing for Christmas, my God? What's everyone cooking? Don't ever let the trolls be center of attention. They want a negative reaction. You right about that. You right about that. For Christmas, I'm probably gonna be spending some time with my kids. Probably gonna be chilling with the kids. Probably have the kids come over. I might go over there. One of the two. You are right about that. I do need a moderator. That's for sure. I definitely need that. I definitely need that. You're not starting a conversation. Listen, if you were starting a conversation, you wouldn't even came in here with the energy that you just came in here with. You feel me? You talking about, oh, I ain't dealing with you no more. I thought you was cool, but you not cool. That wasn't starting no conversation. You came in here trolling. That's what you came in here doing. So knock it off, man. Like, knock it all the way off. Knock it off. Knock it off. You came in here with some bad energy. That's what you came in here with. You know what I'm saying? We could have had a conversation. You could have said, what did you really mean by X, Y, and Z? You feel me? Instead of coming up with your own conclusion. You feel me? You didn't want to have no conversation. Stop it. Thank you, Chaos. God bless you too as well. Okay, that's cool, Dina and Shannon. I would definitely appreciate that. Happy kindness, listen. It's a lot of things that trigger a lot of people. Like I said, what I feel or say, you may not always agree with. Just like with what you feel or say, I may not always agree with you neither. But guess what? I'm not going to come on your live or your whatever platform and get to talking about you, though, because of your opinion or how you feel about a certain situation or a certain topic. I'm not going to do that because that's not me. Maybe that's you, but that's not me. You feel me? I'm still going to respect you. I'm still going to have love for you. I may not agree with some of the things you may have said, but I'm still going to rock with you, though. You follow what I'm saying? Unless you just totally out of alignment of what I got going on. And then still at that point, I'm not going to sit here and disrespect you. Like you just came into my live disrespecting me. For damn sure. So like come on now. We grown. You feel me? You should have came in here with a different type of energy than that. Straight up. Thank you, Wayne. I definitely appreciate that. And like I said, happy kindness, it's all love from me. Like listen, if you don't rock with me, that's fine. I still rock with you. I ain't mad at you. Or none of that. You know what I'm saying? You have your opinion, and that's cool. I respect it. All I'm saying is, if you really wanted to have a conversation, you would have came in here on some different type of energy. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We could have actually had a conversation. Then we could have went back to the video. Matter of fact, tomorrow, I'm going to react to that video. I want you to pull up on me, and I'm going to react to that video, and I want you to point out what you're talking about. Okay? And then the next day, we'll have a conversation. Fair enough? And Josie Wales is also. Both of you guys. I'll react to that video, and then we'll have a conversation about it from there. All right, but anyway, you guys, my mom said, hold on, I didn't see my mom in there. What'd she say? She said opinions are just like butts and everyone has one. Mom, you crazy. You crazy. Unlucky charm. Everybody say that though. Everybody say they see a little orbit flying around. I don't be seeing them though. You know, maybe that's my angels protecting me. You know what I'm saying? I love you too, Dina. Hugs and kisses to you too. The Ravens for the Super Bowl? Stop it. Stop it. I think it's going to be out of Denver and the Patriots for sure, as far as AFC. That's what I think it's going to be out of for sure. Hey, I think Redman was only dope when he was with Method Man. I think Redman's still hard, though. I think he still got bars, though. I think he still got bars. Eagles win it all. Let me see. NFC, Eagles. Well, I got to say my Niners. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I think out of the AFC, I think it's going to be, it's probably going to be the Patriots, though. Because the Patriots did, but Denver got some cold defense, though, bro. Like, for real. That's real. The Yankees are taking the Super Bowl this year. The Yankees? Oh, you said the Yankees, though. That's funny. Niner Nation, baby. You damn right. Some reaction to some Wu-Tang. We could probably throw that in there. We could probably see what's going on with that. We could probably definitely see what's going on with that. Shannon says, what's up, Has Mom? We love you. And she love you guys, too. She be reading the comments more than I do, and she be seeing a lot of positive comments if she be telling me about to, you know, help build me up. So, you know what I mean? Red and Method Man used to be my favorite stoners duo back when I used to be heavy into rap music. They're still cool, though. Yeah, they dope. They dope. How about Public Enemy? Public Enemy was cool, too, though. They was cool. They was cool. They was cool. Choices. You must react to that song. Yeah, Public Enemy. Yeah, yeah. Man on Face says, have check your email when you get a chance about that laptop for your channel. Okay, most definitely will. Thank you so much, brother. Lost One says, yeah, man, your reactions are hilarious, very genuine. I'm a fan. Thank you, brother. I definitely appreciate that. Have you tried doing reaction to death metal music videos, etc.? I think we did some back in the day. We have a lot of music reactions on the channel. I mean, a lot. Like, it's a lot. It's 100% a lot, for sure. For sure. Rams is doing good too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Rams is doing, yeah. Rams are they doing their thing. Rams are doing the Rams, the Seahawks. My boys, the Niners, uh, Denver, uh, New England, Steelers. They on a little come up. Who else out there, man? There's a couple teams out there doing their thing right now. Just dropping in to show some support. Stay free, have. Catch you on the next one. Thank you, Army Alcoholic. Is that saying? Army Alcoholic 9689. Definitely appreciate you stopping through, baby. Bro, there's some interesting facts about that song choices. Okay. Who sings it though? Okay. Bang, bang, Niner gang, baby. Not sure. That's what I'm talking about, baby. George Jones. Okay. George Jones. All right. 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 Dax. Dax is pretty dope too, though. He got that song about the alcohol. I think being an alcoholic or something like that. That song was hard though. Real talk. Can you react to Kane Walker? We're gonna try to get to that. Like I said, I need to put up a I need to figure out how we can get these songs implemented into some of the Monday or Music Monday thing. That's for sure. But anyway, what time is it? 6:37. All right, y'all. I gotta get ready to go take care of some business. You know what I'm saying? Some business. But I definitely appreciate you guys, man. I love coming on here live, talking to you guys. We had a good conversation today, though. This Tuesday was a pretty good conversation. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we need to start thinking of some topics to actually talk about for the Talk About It Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? I'll do some brainstorming. You guys can do some brainstorming. I'll put a post up like maybe on a Sunday maybe or a Monday in the community. And then you guys can kind of comment, some ideas as far as what the topic would be about. And then I don't know if we want to go off of whichever one gets the most likes. That's the one we'll actually go with. But we're going to have to start finding some nice little topics to start talking about, man. Kevin says, stay strong, have. I appreciate that, man. Have a great night, having everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love you. No politics. Yeah, no politics. No politics. We ain't going to do no politics. No politics. No. No politics. All right, so anyway, man, I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry for the little bit of negative that came along inside the chat, but that's what happens, you know what I'm saying, when people don't always agree with either what you said or misquote what you have said. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize for that. But it's still all love, though. Nothing but love my way. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? No matter what your opinion is, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. For sure. Agreed and stick to the topic. Right. Right. Definitely got to stick to the topic. So, yes, I'll put a post up either Sunday or Monday. Maybe Sunday, so give you guys at least 2 days to kind of everybody, because people be busy doing other things, may not be able to get a chance to get over there at that time. So give you guys about 2 days. So I do a post on Sunday, asking what topic should we go ahead and talk about on Tuesday. You guys can do the comments, leave the comments inside the comment section. And then again, whichever one I guess gets the most likes or whichever one sounds the most interesting, you know what I'm saying, we'll probably go with that one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all agree? We good? All right. All right, you guys. So once again, I love you guys. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Everybody give me a hug. Big hug. Big hug from everybody. Love you guys, man. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for letting me into your home. I appreciate you guys. And like I always say, make sure you guys always keep God first. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is Real Talk with your boy Hab. And I'll catch you guys on the next live Talk About It Tuesday. Peace.